Hello and welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I hope that this video is going to make your day even better, because today we are going to talk about mining, and we're going to talk about making big money mining. But before that, guys, let's spread the eradication. I want to give you for Christmas a giveaway package. Basically, this is going to be a Squadron 42 and Star Citizen package with an Aurora Legionnaire with lifetime insurance. It's a package I bought back in 2013. I still have two left. One of them is going to be given away on Christmas Eve. All you need to do is to subscribe to this channel, give me a like and a comment on any of my videos this month. All right, but we are getting started today. We are starting on Lorville because basically that's where you gotta be. We are going to mine. It's actually one of you guys who suggested to go to this moon that I'm going to take you today. We are going to go to Arial. Actually, yeah, it was one of you guys when I did this video about mining on sailing, which in my opinion is the fastest route from Port Olizar to going back and forth. One of you said, well, yeah, actually you should go to Arial. You're gonna make a shit ton of money. And I was like, okay, I'll try next time. And there is the video. So I'm reading all of your comments. I know sometimes that's a lot of comments. I can't answer or like all of your comments, but thank you so much for the love and support. I'm reading everything, I'm considering everything, and this video was made thanks to you guys. So as always, we are waiting for the elevator. Oh, it didn't take too long. Right, and we got to press ground floor. Sometimes we need to do it several times. It doesn't always work. Oh, it did. Should be short. I was on floor 2. Yeah, some people are. So this was recorded in 3.3.6, but the next two videos are going to be recorded in 3.3.7. There was a reset between the two versions, so that's why the money I'll be making here is not going to be the same as the money I'll make in the next patch. Also, I have set my graphics to high. And it seems to be working pretty decently well. It definitely looks much better than in medium, that's for sure. I really love how this game is being optimized patch after patch. You know, sometimes mini patch after mini patch, it keeps on getting better and better. Really kudos to the devs here for their amazing job. And this year for Star Citizen has been an amazing year, especially with the release of 3.0 and all the way to 3.3, which in my opinion is the patch that is really, you know, launching the feasibility of this project. People were thinking without 3.3, without object container streaming, I was, you know, I had my doubts, but now it's I have full confidence in the game again. Anyway, I skipped all the metro and everything. We are already in the Prospe, and we need to call the landing services. What did he say? Did he say? He said "F you." Did you guys hear that? You guys should rewind that and hear what he said. He said, you know, F-U-C. Seriously, I know it must be a bug, but that's hilarious. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the... You have to wait for the doors to be fully open here. So it's really tough for me to have a look. Normally what I do is I press F and I try to look up, but here it doesn't really work. Plus I think it's nighttime, so it's not really gonna help so much. But anyway, here we are. What I want to show you, this is gonna take a little bit of time, guys. I want to show you how long exactly it takes to leave Hurston with the Prospector. So here we go, guys. This is 4.40, and we are going to make our way all the way up to an altitude of 100 kilometers. So it will take some time, but it's interesting to know, how long it takes, and you can compare that with how long it takes with an aurora, a constellation, a freelancer. Maybe I should make a video about a comparative. How long does it take for each ship to leave Hurston? That should be quite interesting. If you guys want that kind of video, please leave me a comment down below. I'll definitely consider doing that, probably within a week, if I have time. So as you can see, I'm kicking that afterburner. We're not accelerating too much. What you want to do when you are leaving the planet, you see these numbers that you see on my HUD in blue. You have 45, 40, and 35 below, right under the warning near restricted area sign. This is basically your vector. That's your vector, your degree of vector. Basically, it's the inclination towards the surface, the planet's surface. So I'm going 45 degrees up compared to the planet's surface, and I found that if you are between 55 and 45, that's when you have the best acceleration. I notice if I go 80, 90, I seem to be pulled by the planet's gravity a little bit more. So it's just a tip for you guys. And it makes also the journey towards the edge of the planet all the more interesting, because for some reason, and I don't know why, the ship tends to auto-rotate. So it's going to be rotating either on the left side or on the right side. So you need to always adjust your course depending on wherever your ship is going. Sometimes you're also losing your vector, so you need to correct the trajectory at the same time. If I don't do anything, if I just press on shift for the afterburner, I will eventually have a different course. And if I'm really not paying attention, like if I go AFK, I might even go back to the surface and crash my ship if I don't pay attention. So yeah, it takes time. It's a little bit annoying if you don't like to do that. I personally enjoy this simulation aspect, I guess. It really adds to the immersion. Guys, remember, Star Citizen is not just about pew pew or making money. It's also the journey. It's also the experience. It's part of the dream. Living the dream is not just doing pew pew with fancy ships. It's also doing some tedious things from time to time, and you get like taking the metro or leaving the atmosphere in 5 minutes, which is basically what it's going to take here. A little bit more maybe. Probably, if I remember, it took me about 7 minutes. We'll see about that. Yeah, confirm. It took me, I'm looking at notes here, it took me 7 minutes to leave the atmosphere. So I'm showing you guys exactly how long it took. And at the same time, you can always take nice pictures. Oh, we cannot see Lorville anymore. That's probably too much haze. Yeah, here we go. So already 45 kilometers of altitude with a speed of 675 meters per second. It's meters per second, right? I guess so. Listen to that music. I think Pedro Camacho, who is the composer of Star Citizen, did an amazing job with these new musics. I cannot wait to hear the new compositions for Hurston, and especially the one I'm looking for is Mikrotech. Definitely, I hope they are going to release Mikrotech before Crusader, even though I'm really looking forward to Crusader. But Mikrotech, like that ice planet, with cities and clouds and whatever, maybe it's like, that's gonna be so interesting. But anyway, it's not for today's video. Yeah, I'm drinking a coffee as I'm doing this at the same time. Alright, 67 kilometers, we're almost there. The good thing is with this vector between 55 and 45, we're really picking up speed quickly, and the faster we go, the faster we get out of atmosphere. To be honest, this is actually the fastest time I've ever made leaving the atmosphere of Hurston. That should be an interesting race. You depart from the surface, and the first one who reaches space wins the race. That should be an interesting concept. If you like that concept, drop a little comment down there below. Maybe we can have a chat in on Spectrum and try to convince the devs to have this kind of race. That would be amazing. How about that? You depart from the surface of the planet. You're the first one to reach the atmosphere. It's all about skills. If you have good skills, you know how to keep your trajectory and adjust your vector, you'll be the first one. If you're not so great at doing this, you won't be. Yeah. Okay, so here we go, guys. Yeah, it took about 7 minutes to leave Hurston atmosphere. I wanted to show you that in real time. That's why I did not edit that part. Just so you have to consider that when you go on this trade run, basically, you are going to spend a lot of time leaving the atmosphere. Entering the atmosphere is not that complicated, but it's actually leaving the atmosphere that is. Yeah, so now we need to find Arial. Usually it's on the other side of the planet, but it depends because they, I don't think they are tidally locked. Sometimes Arial is just in front of us, sometimes it's behind. Pretty interesting, but it seems like this time we got lucky and it's in front of us, so we won't be wasting too much time going there. Yeah, well, the calibration always takes time. I also really like how I hope they would not do too much changes with quantum travel. It's really really good mechanic. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but let's say you are under attack, that is going to add some drama to the whole experience again. So I say keep it up. And at the same time, you know, when we're waiting because things are happening, we can always take really nice screenshots. Something else I really like to do. All right, now we need to have the spool and we will be good to go. All right, baby, here we go. Okay. So, it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so, same as in sailing. After this, once you finish, once your cargo hold is full, you want to go back to Hurston. So, the ideal location would be to try to get to a location that has that is facing Hurston, so you don't waste too much time looking for Hurston on the way back. So this is about 350 kilometers away. It's not too far. So I'll be quantum traveling towards that place to gain some time, and then I'll be going towards the surface. I don't know why they have these pesky asteroids around the moon. It doesn't make any sense. All right. And once you're here, basically there's nothing you can do with your quantum drive, so just head straight towards the moon, and then let's try to find some rocks. That's basically what we're gonna do. Now with these mining runs, I am not looking for the best rocks. If I find a great rock, then I get lucky. That's great, but overall, finding a great rock that's gonna get you tons of money takes time. It's definitely worth it if you are if you have a lot of time, you have unlimited time, you have an entire afternoon, do it. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm working a lot. I have a family, so my playtime is very limited. Actually, usually if I can play an hour, that's great. So I basically have an hour to play. So I don't have time to find the best rock. What I want to find are rocks that are halfway decent, so I can make a few thousand. And then go back to sell these rocks. So what do we have here? Quartz, Hephaestanite. Okay, 4% of Hephaestanite. That should be enough. We're going to mine that, definitely. So remember, guys, well, apparently we're not. Are we gonna mine that? No. Let's see, what else do we have? It's a good rock, come on. There you go. Alright, so press M to fracture. And make sure you have the fracture mode, and then click on the fire button. No, The fire button is the left button. There you go. And to be able to break down the rock, you need to roll up to increase the intensity, roll down to reduce the intensity of your mining laser. We'll call it like that. As always, you need to find the right gauge. This has got to be, of course, the problem with Arial is we cannot see our gauges very well. But as soon as you are in the green zone, try to adjust your firepower and distance in order to remain in that green zone. You don't want to be in a red zone, because then there's a risk that the rock is going to explode and damage your ship. Alright. It is definitely fracturing a little bit. So these, I noticed that these felsic deposits are quite tough to mine, actually. Some of them that I, in another video, not in this video, but I was trying to mine the other day. And some of these felsic deposits actually are unbreakable. I put like 100% firepower just in front of that, wait like for 5 minutes, and nothing's happening. But then the Bexolite quantity was like, I mean, remember that rock had like a 75% Bexolite intensity, so that I would have made tons of money. Maybe it had too much, which made it impossible to break, or maybe I should have put more energy towards the mining system. I don't know. It's something I haven't tried yet. Probably I was too scared, but if I encounter such a rock again, I'll try again. Anyway, so that rock is fractured. Now let's press the right button for our extraction mode. And as always, we're going to extract the pieces of rock that have the highest mineral content. So let's see if there's anything interesting. Ideally, I would want something like, with maybe near 5%, 10% would be great. Not anything fantastic here. Yeah, there's nothing fantastic. But again, the problem is I don't have so much time. So we'll probably mine the one that's at 4% if there's nothing better. Empty. Well, we're not mining what's empty, of course. Alright, there's 5% of heaviest mine, whatever it is. It's gonna bring, I mean, even if I just have 5% of FS standard, it's just going to bring, a few thousand. That's okay. Alright, so, I've been mining for quite some time now, and my cargo is full, so we are going back to Hab 19. So as soon as I give back my ore, I'll tell you how long it took me. Where's the exit? It's here. I am not used to taking the metro to go back to the starting point. To be honest, I haven't seen anyone doing that. It must be crazy. So, follow signs for Leavesden Square. I think we need to go to Leavesden Square. So, let's go up. I still have problems finding the admin. Sometimes I'm getting lost. So, is it over here? Well, this is Leavesden Square, obviously. Tammy and Son, the bar. And where is the admin? There's no sign for the admin. That's the issue here. There's a sign for everything except for the admin. If I remember correctly, it is located on the ground at some point. Yeah. Leaves the station admin. Okay, it's this way. Now, where is it? Is it here? No, these are towards the residences. Let's go to... Ah, there we go. Not easy. It's not easy to find this place. Okay, alright. So, let's give our cash. It's been exactly 61 minutes. And I have made, for my first run, 2,928 alpha UEC with Bexalite, just at 0.21%, which is a good value actually. Bexalite's got a really good value, but it's mostly a Hephaestantite. If I say Hephaestantite wrong, please forgive me. This is really hard to say. You know, guys, I'm not a native English speaker, so sometimes I still have difficulties pronouncing words correctly. So please forgive me for that. All right, so there is our second. Mining rock, and you can see now I have a rock with 28% Hephaestantite. That's pretty good. It also had a little bit of Bexalite, which we are definitely mining. I've noticed that there are quite a lot of rocks actually on Arial with Bexalite, so you may want to mine these rocks that have Bexalite. They are a little bit harder to mine though, so you'll be spending a little more time, but it's definitely worth having a look. Anything interesting? Let's see. I'm really looking for those that have the best percentages. Quartz. What else do we have? Nah. And how about the base? Not so much. So yeah, I wasn't very happy with this rock. However, this one, what does it say? 23% Bexalite. Meh, that's not a lot. Well, we're still, you know, time is still, we're still running against the clock, so we're still gonna try to destroy this rock. See, as I'm getting closer, the percentages are also getting higher and higher. Gosh, this is a tough rock. This is a really tough rock. It takes forever to break. Look at that. I'm still between 7%. And that's just a 0.61 resistance. Okay. Do I have to get it closer to get? Let's see if I. What if I move the laser? Does it change anything? No, not really. Well, basically I'm at point blank range now. Look at that, I'm literally maybe 20 centimeters away. I am one tick away from the rock. That's how close I am. It's just insane. I'm not going to show you the how to mine that. It's going to take forever. So, you say, but Irad, you said you will you will not waste your time. Yes, but usually those rocks that have high resistance have higher rare ore content. So maybe we'll come up with a good surprise here. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I will show you. I'll show you after what happened. But there's a reason why I mined that rock. But yeah, it takes a long time. You can see after all this time, it's still at 40%. So finally here, it is broken, guys. It took me 12 minutes to break that rock. Can you believe it? 12 minutes. But it has a lot of pixelite. As you can see, look at that 90%, 91% pixelite. You definitely want to rock that. Here comes the money, baby. 91% pixelite. So this is empty. This is the money maker. 51% pixelite, 21% Hephaestionite. That's why this rock took forever. Oh yeah, oh, this is gonna be so worth it. Yeah, guys, it took me 12 minutes to get this result. There you go, 12% Hephaestionite. I am taking that too. And it's a pretty big rock, as you can see, so my cargo is getting filled pretty quickly as well. Alright, and now I'm 100%, so let's go back to Lorville. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, it did take me 12 minutes to break that rock, so the overall time for this run is going to be impacted, but definitely will be worth it. By the way, we can see Hurston from the moon's surface. It's that shiny ball that is slightly revealing itself. So the haze here is not entirely covering. Anyway, we are back at the admin, and I have a feeling that there's gonna be I have a feeling there's gonna be a happy Erad here. Hello, guys. I'm gonna get a ton of money. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Okay, so look at that, guys. 34,813 alpha UEC with 22% Bexalite. Oh my gosh. Ta-na-na-na. Yep. So I earned 34,000 something alpha UEC for 69 minutes. That is pretty good. 34,813. And here's the result of my third run. There was nothing you haven't seen already, so I didn't keep any footage. By the way, there's a little bit of frame rate issue today, as you can see. Not doing so well. Hello, and it seems that head tracker is working, but face over IP is not working. I really wanted to say hi and make some funny faces, but it doesn't work. So to activate or deactivate it, you need to go to COM settings here and say yes or no to enable FOIP. Alright, that was just a little apartheid. Every time I go in front of that door, it shuts in front of me. So let's use that trading console, and for our final run we are making 10,125 alpha UEC with again some Bexalite, Hephaestionite and a little bit of quartz. Yes, confirm. Ta-na-na-na. So, and I was actually much quicker. I got lucky, like my second rock. I basically found two rocks. The first rock was not interesting, and the second rock actually was very large and contained everything you saw. So I actually mined only one rock. So to leave Hurston, go to Arial, mine, leave Arial, go back to Hurston. Remember, you need to take the metro, so it takes time. It took me 45 minutes. So this run, gave me 10,125 alpha UEC for 45 minutes. So you know what, guys? I am going to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate all that money. It took me 175 minutes to get to basically 60. How much credit do I have? 64,000 credits. Because this was shot in alpha 3.3.7, there was a server reset, so I got back my 20,000 credits that I originally have when I started the game. So yeah, after here 3/2 runs, 2 runs in 3.3.7, I am at 60,000 credits, which is going to give me some good capital to start trading, which is what I'm gonna do in the next video. Yeah, so let's have a drink. I really like the bar. It's actually a pretty good bar. I wonder if we're gonna be able to play pools in the future. Let's take a seat. Take a seat, young eradicator. Hey, whiskey.
What do you want?
Good. Yeah, some whiskey.
Sure thing.
Alright, hurry up. I don't have all day. Yeah, thanks. I like how the drinks are free. I don't even expect or carry our drink that shit.
That's about it.
No, I don't want beer. Besides, you are only offering whiskey. I already have one, so that'll be it. All right, guys. So it's time to do our little recap. There we go. So run 1, 2,928 alpha UEC. Run 2, 34,813. Run 3, 10,125. A total in 175 minutes or 47,866, which makes an average of 16,411. That is so much more than what I've done on sailing. If you remember, actually on sailing, actually I made 7,548 in 3 runs in 96 minutes, which gave me an average of 4,717 alpha UEC per hour. So that means that basically I am making 4 times more per hour with this run. Thank you so much, guys, for the tip. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, if you like the video, to subscribe and put some comments. That really helps the channel growing. I'll see you guys next time for a trade run video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.